Bombshell, Obama approved Flynn's Russian phone call. On Friday, Michael Flynn pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI about a series of phone calls he made to Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak during President Trump's transition, and as it turns out, the Obama administration knew about it all along. The Hill reports that the Trump White House confirmed to CNN that someone from within the Obama administration signed off on the call made by Flynn back in December. The stunning twist to the story comes as Robert Mueller's investigation claimed its first scalp from the president's inner circle, and it raises questions as to what the Obama administration knew and when they knew it. The White House said on Friday that it was the Obama administration that authorized former National Security Advisor Michael Flynn's contacts with Russian Ambassador Sergei Kislyak during President Trump's transition, according to CNN. Flynn pleaded guilty on Friday to lying to the FBI about his contacts with Kislyak in the month before Trump took office. The first current or former Trump White House official brought down by special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian election meddling. Court records indicate that his communications with Kislyak were directed by a Trump transition official, with multiple news outlets reporting that official was Trump's son-in-law and senior advisor Jared Kushner. They are saying here at the White House that Flynn's conversations with Sergei Kislyak were, quote, authorized by the Obama administration, CNN correspondent Jim Acosta said. This is interesting to say the least. Why would the Obama administration sign off on the call if it was truly concerned about alleged collusion between President Trump and the Russians? Further, why weren't the alarm bells sounded at the time? Of course, nobody in the leftist media is going to ask such questions. In fact, CNN's Acosta sought to discredit the claim from the Trump White House when he bitterly said we should point out that is something that we have not heard before in terms of defense from this White House. However, to date, President Trump has been spot on when he makes such claims, so odds are the Obama administration did in fact approve the call. Now we just have to figure out why. As far as Flynn is concerned, his charging documents only mention the interactions he had with Kislyak during the transaction and have nothing to do with his work for the Trump campaign. Despite this, ABC News falsely reported that the then-candidate Trump directed Flynn to call the Russians prior to winning the election, but was later forced to retract their fake news, as we previously reported. Here's the company's clarification. During a live special report, ABC News reported that a confidant of Lieutenant General Flynn said Flynn was prepared to testify that then-candidate Donald Trump instructed him to contact Russian officials during the campaign. That source later clarified that during the campaign, Trump assigned Flynn and a small circle of other senior advisors to find ways to repair relations with Russia and other hotspots. It was shortly after the election that President-elect Trump directed Flynn to contact Russian officials on topics that included working jointly against ISIS. Correction. There it is. Of ABC News special report, Flynn prepared to testify that President-elect Donald Trump directed him to contact with the Russians during the transition, initially in a way to work together to fight ISIS in Syria. Confidant now says, the correction. During a live special report, ABC News reported that a confidant, and then Trump assigned Flynn a small circle of the senior advisors to find ways to repair with relations with Russia and other hotspots. It was shortly after the election that President-elect Trump directed Flynn to contact. It was shortly after. I mean, you can't expect these people, they're all working basically to discredit Trump, and it's all backfiring on them. So they're only making fools of themselves in the process, and they know Hillary's going down for all of this, and Obama's involvement because he was sticking up for Hillary. So there you have it in a nutshell. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.